The first VTuber anime is officially live. And no, we're not gonna count Kizuna no Alili. The anime we're talking about is Vtuber Legend, how I went viral after forgetting to turn off my stream, or Vtuber Nande ga haishin kirawasuretara densetsu ni natteta. This anime is the first of its kind, being a mainstream anime focusing on VTubers, produced by anime production company TNK, famous for animes like High School DxD and School Days. The anime itself also has a star-studded seiyuu cast, with main protagonist Aoyuki Kokorone being voiced by Sakura Ayane, or Ayaneru, who reprised the role of Aoyuki, the fictional VTuber character, dating back to 2021.
清楚部門の心根あばゆきさんです。パチパチパチ。皆様こんばんは。今宵もいいあばゆきが降っていますね。ライブオン3期生の心根あばゆきと申します。皆様本日はよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございます。心には清楚かっこしょがいたりするんでね、心が浄化されるようですよ。さすが清楚部門でエントリーされているだけありますね。いえいえ。
The supporting seiyuu cast also includes Hikasa Yoko, Mizuno Saku, and Kayano Ai. Vtuber Legend was originally adapted from the Japanese light novel of the same name, written by Nana Nanato. Now the anime itself is about a 20-year-old former wage slave worker, Tanaka, now idol VTuber Aoyuki Kokorone, part of the VTuber agency LiveOn, one of Japan's top fictional VTuber agencies. Aoyuki, on the other hand, is not doing so well in regards to her subscriber count and stream numbers on YouTube, plays a ladylike character but struggles to capture a bigger audience. The first episode of Vtuber Legend opens with multiple scenes of people watching Aoyuki's night stream. Aoyuki eventually decides to end her live stream, but later forgets to turn off her stream, much to her viewers' surprise. As her live stream continues, Aoyuki acts completely opposite to her ladylike VTuber persona. She continues to break her established image by drinking beer, and then starts to say unfiltered comments while watching her fellow genmates' streams. She continues to watch streams until she passes out from drinking. The next day, Aoyuki is woken up by her manager's phone call telling her to turn off her stream, to which she eventually does. After she does, she starts to feel the effects of her hangover and also starts to feel scared about the potential reactions to her real-life persona leaking online. However, her fears are short-lived, as she finds out about her trending popularity online due to her leak. She takes a few moments to gather herself and then starts a new stream, acting like her real self this time, and announces her newfound freedom, breaking from her previous persona. And with this, episode 1 concludes. There are a ton of cameos and references to actual VTubers. For starters, the opening features a ton of characters who seem to reference real-life VTuber models, like this character, and of course this character. In another scene, the game Sausage Legend is being played by another VTuber Aoyuki is watching. This scene is most likely inspired by Subaru's Sausage Legend streams. And then there's a literal cameo of VTubers shown on screen, referencing Nekomiya Hinata, Kasukabe Hinata, and NanoFan on Twitter. However, the rest of the episode doesn't feature any more real-life VTubers, but Ayaneru did release a song cover of Stellar Stellar, which is pretty surreal. In addition to this, there are a few videos featuring other characters from the anime playing video games on the LiveOn channel.
Yoshi. Yo.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this talk.
There are a lot of things going for this anime, but that doesn't mean that Vtuber Legend is without glaring issues. My first impressions of episode 1 are a bit mixed, to be honest. I really did appreciate the references to VTubers and VTuber culture, like VTubers reacting to comments, the realism of VTubers themselves, and the overall art style of streams shown throughout the anime. On the other hand, the storyline itself was pretty lacking, to put it bluntly. It's only the first episode, so there is still time for the story to grow, and I will definitely give Vtuber Legend a chance by watching more episodes in the future. So far, the story isn't all that appealing, and it feels like the anime itself missed the mark with the delivery of some of their jokes intertwined into the story. Not only that, the entire episode seemed to overly rely on the performance of Ayaneru, and for the most part, she did a great job, but with the writing they gave her, she was severely limited in regards to being able to land jokes and punchlines on her own. Now don't get me wrong, some of them are funny, but for the most part as a whole, the entire episode felt very tame in comparison to VTuber jokes we see during an actual live stream. The animation was colorful and bright, but I think it worked as a double-edged sword when it comes to this anime. VTubers are not all breathtaking character models, as we all know. Real-life examples of this are Korone's Furball, Dinogura, Small Ame, or even Debbie Debiru's hilarious chibi model. I was really hoping for this anime to follow Himoto's animation style, incorporating a chibi model alongside the colorful bright model to land funny jokes, but unfortunately that didn't pan out. I was also hoping for more voice changes between Ayaneru's Ojo voice to a normal voice in general.
今気になるコメントがありましたね。そんなに毎日配信して疲れない。うひゃー、やっぱロング缶の鳴る音は最高だね。
But instead, we just got her voice acting more unfiltered lines.
私無知シチュ大好物なんだが、あんなん知らん方が失礼やろ。
And in my opinion, this was a massive missed opportunity for VTuber Legend, considering Ayaneru's vocal range and her skills as a seiyuu. Getting back to the storyline itself, I know that the light novel is a direct adaptation, but frankly speaking, the first episode scene doesn't play well being animated. I think doing a webcam leak or even an embarrassing shot would have made things more interesting in comparison to just her personality being leaked. Overall, I'm really hoping for this anime to succeed. However, anime fans typically follow a 3-episode viewing system before they drop a show, and with the slow-paced first episode, VTuber Legend's popularity is already waning. The anime ranked 20th on Anycore and 32nd on MAL or My Anime List in terms of popularity. I fear for the longevity of this anime and really hope for an interesting storyline before the VTuber element novelty runs dry. I think there needs to be visible cameos and appearances from Hall Light, Nishi Sanji, or at this point any VTuber with a large following to help push this anime to the top, and this needs to happen within the next 2 or 3 episodes. But again, I might just be overreacting a tad. These are just my thoughts about VTuber Legends so far. I know it sounds harsh, but deep down, I do really hope for the success of this anime, which I think in turn would help create opportunities and growth for VTubers as a whole. Anyways, that's it for the video, and I'm curious about your thoughts on the anime so far. If you watched it, what are your opinions about episode 1? And for those of you who haven't watched episode 1, how do you guys feel about the VTuber anime in general? With that said, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.